Hi guys, how's everyone? Welcome.
Hi everyone. We will begin the class shortly, okay? It's good to see all of you. Welcome on board.
Yes, selamat tengah hari. Good evening, wherever you are. Okay, can we start now?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Hello. Yes, bagi my beloved Miss Mariam, say something first.
Hi everyone. I'm so excited to be in here with our beloved Sir Shukri, and we also have Sir Asri and Miss Aina that will be joining us later. It is quite compact in here, so we're going to go 2 by 2, okay? So before we begin, Sir Shukri, shall we just check with them on how they are doing?
Hi guys, I'm very sure all of you are at home kan? Semua sekarang ni tempat dah PKP. Semua sihat ke? Semua sihat ke? Alhamdulillah.
You say Alhamdulillah together, which means you guys are all in good hands, in good shapes. I'm pretty sure you guys are all doing well. We are so blessed and grateful to be in here with many of you out there. And even though this is not just for blushes, so yang bukan blushes tu jangan rasa macam terkikut. Don't feel awkward to be in here, okay? Because we are going to welcome every single one of you in here. So feel free to be with us today.
Yes, wherever you are, Sabah, Sarawak ke, dekat Semenanjung ke, we would like to welcome you to our Sekolah Grammar. Of course, we cannot finish everything, but we really hope this one will help all of you out there in any way possible, yeah?
Okay. One more thing, Sir Shukri. I would like to ask you one question, okay, before we begin.
Apa tu?
Kenapa perkataan tenses ni, nama dia pun tense? Macam tense lah.
Kan, exactly kan benda ni. It makes us tense. Betul tak?
Dari sakit tengkuk. Sakit tengkuk lah. Okay, untuk hilangkan sakit tengkuk ni, I rasa kita perlukan Sir Shukri untuk explain dekat kita macam mana nak baikkan sakit tengkuk. Okay, we are going to let Sir Shukri begin the lesson. Enjoy. And in the meantime, if you guys have any question, feel free to ask and we'll be there for you, okay?
Okay, thank you very much, Mariam. Okay, again, welcome to our session. Sekolah Grammar from the English department, yeah? And macam Miss Mariam cakap tadi, tenses ni kan, something yang, I don't know, even myself, masa sekolah dulu, dari awal sampailah dah habis form 5 pun, I'm blur about tenses ni kan. But tak apa, today we will try our best to clarify benda ni, cuba pemudahkan sikit ya. Now, dalam ni yang we were informed that ada form 1 sampai form 5, right? So, any question just ask lah. Kalau if we manage to answer, we will answer whatever your question. All right. Now, when we talk about tenses is about time. Nak belajar tenses dengan mudah ni, we have to regard tenses ni. Kita kena ambil tenses ni macam kita masak tau. Itu contoh yang saya selalu guna. Sebab we need to know the ingredient first. Alright. So what are the ingredients? Jom saya tengok dekat sini. Okay. Now I'm very sure. But before that, do you have this? Dapat tak ini yang apa ni tajuk dia? Types of verbs. Do you have this with you? Yes. Thank you very much. Now, why we need to understand verb first? Sebab bila kita cakap pasal tenses, yang kita ubah cuma the verb. We do not change other other things. For example, katakan contohnya lah. Okey, saya nak tengok nama sikit. Nama siapa bagi nama? Okey, Aiman Solehah lah. Saya ambil Solehah Najihah tu. Katakan saya cakap Solehah Najihah goes to school. Okay, Najihah goes to school. Let's say I want to change that sentence jadi past tense. Adakah saya tukar Najihah tu jadi past tense? Najihad tambah id. Najihad. Tak kan? Adakah saya tukar sekolah tu? Najihah schooled. Tak kan? So apa yang kita tukar? Goes to jadi when. Betul tak? So that is the verb. Jom kita tengok apa ni the types of verbs yang ada kena mengena dengan tenses. First of all, okay, saya tunjuk dekat sini ya. First of all, yang kita akan guna dalam tenses adalah this one. Okay? Auxiliary verb ni. Dia ada banyak nama. It has a few names. Saya besarkan sikit. Sekejap lagi saya tunjuk. Okay, it has a few names. Dia ada non-action verbs, auxiliary verbs, helping verbs, verb to be. Ini adalah merujuk kepada benda yang sama. It is the same thing. So, apa yang ada dalam ni? Okay, first of all, kita tengok macam am, is, are, was, were, do, does, has, have, had. All this adalah verb to be ataupun nama dia helping verbs ataupun auxiliary verb. Nama banyak, benda yang sama guys. Kalau dalam BM senang, kita cakap kata kerja yang membantu. Why it doesn't have any solid meaning? Dia tak ada any solid meaning. Tak seperti kata kerja yang satu lagi iaitu the main verb. Alright. So ini pun kita akan guna juga dalam tenses. Okay. Tadi apa? Saya cakap apa tadi? Kata kerja tambahan. Right? Ini adalah ingredient number 1, kata kerja tambahan. Next. Ingredient number 2 untuk belajar tenses adalah the main verb. Okay. Ingredient nombor 3 yang penting yang kita nak guna dalam tenses nanti ialah this one guys, present participle. Okay, nama dia present participle. Now, I am very sure most of you out there yang bila dengar present ni kamu associate dia dengan tenses. Tengok apa ni Iskandar cakap yang ing. Pandai. Jadi present participle ni adalah a group of words, sekumpulan perkataan yang ini, yang ada ing ni. Okay, dia tak jadi continuous lagi. Memang nanti, okay, my friends will explain how we use this to form tenses. Okay. Jadi, saya ulang balik ya. The word with ing ni, nama dia adalah present participle. Yang ni digunakan untuk membentuk tenses. Okay. Dah berapa ingredient? Ingredient dalam BM apa? What is ingredient in BM guys? Tolong saya kejap. Ramuan, bahan-bahan dia. Saya ulang balik. Ramuan yang pertama, the first ingredient, verb to be. Okay. Ramuan yang kedua, the second ingredient, we have to use the main verb. The third ingredient, ramuan yang ketiga, present participle. What is present participle? Words with ing. Yeah. And the fourth ingredient is past participle. Past participle ni saya nak cerita sedikit. Okay. Now, let me show you. Sekejap ya. Saya adjust ni sikit sebab belakang tu ada screen. So I have to move this thing here. Okay. Alright. Now, tengok dekat sini. Now, just now I mentioned the participle. Okay. The participle ni dia ada present, right? And ada past participle. This present participle, I'm very sure you all tak ada problem because dia semua perkataan yang ada ing. Okay? Yang ada ing. Yang ni tak ada masalah. what I would like to explain now is the past participle. Sebelum tu, yang ni bukan tenses lagi guys. Ini baru dia punya ramuan dia tak campur lagi. Macam mi kuning. Ni kamu boleh anggap macam mi kuning lah. Mi kuning yang tak campur dengan kari, mana boleh kita panggil mi kari? Kalau mi kuning saja, kita mi kuning. Kalau dah campur kari, baru boleh panggil mi kari. Right? Ya, sekarang ni, saya nak cerita pasal past participle. Because if you do not have this basic, definitely you cannot follow nanti yang perfect tenses. Okay? Jom kita cerita past participle sekejap. See, this past participle, dia ada dua. One is the regular and the other one is the irregular. Okay? Regular, irregular. Yang regular ni, kita tambah ed sahaja. Okay? Bentuk dia macam, for example like this. Walk, right? You add ed kan? It looks exactly like simple past tense, but it is not simple past tense. Dia adalah past participle. Bentuk sama, different function. Okay? Bentuk sama, different function. You have to remember that. Okay? Yang ni yang irregular. Now, yang irregular ni, contoh dia. Okay. For example, we take the word take. Yeah? The word take. Kalau kita tukar kalau dia jadi past tense, dia akan jadi took, correct? Bila dia dalam bentuk past participle, dia adalah taken, right? What about give? Give? Given. Cantik. Given. What about put? Puten. Siapa cakap puten? Okay, put is put lah. Put is put. Okay, what about bite? What about bite? Bite. Bitten. Okay, very good. So you see, now yang irregular verb ni, bila dia dalam bentuk past participle, dia adalah begini. Okay, yang regular, it looks like simple past tense. Yeah, so far so good. Any question? Ada tak soalan apa-apa yang terbaca dekat sini lah? No, very good. Next. Sekejap lagi. Okay, jom sesenaraikan dekat sini dulu ya. So the main ingredient, in how to spell ingredient? How to spell ingredient, Azri?
I-N-G,
Huh?
R-E-D-I-E-N-T.
I-N-G,
R-E-D-I-E-N-T.
D-I-E-N-T. Nasib baik Asri ada guys, ingredient. Saya pun dah lupa. Okay, now, ini tadi saya cakap, the first one is the verb to be. Okay, verb to be. Macam am, is, are semua tu kan? Alright, good. Next, yang kedua is the main verb. Okay, kita akan guna ni. The third one is present participle. Okay, and the fourth one is past participle. Inilah ramuan-ramuan untuk belajar tenses, guys. Yang ni, inilah ramuan-ramuan untuk belajar tenses. Baru sedap kan contohnya. Contoh, I will give you an overview of how they are going to use this in tenses. Ya, sepadam ni. Tunggu sekejap ya. Contoh dia. Katakan sekejap lagi. My friend Miss Aina, katakan dia nak buat Miss Maria nak buat past perfect tense. Contoh dia, past perfect tense. Bila past perfect tense, dia ada formula dia. Dia ada ramuan dia. Dia ada ramuan. Kamu kena anggap ni macam ramuan, macam formula. Okay, dia ada has, have, plus, past participle. Jadilah past perfect tense. Ini campur dengan ini jadi tenses ni. That's why before you study all this, before you study tenses, you must have this foundation. Mesti ada asas dulu. Asas dia adalah bentuk-bentuk kata kerja itu. Yes. Kalau had tu, sorry pula. Kejap. Sorry. Ini present. Nasib baik someone betulkan. Okay. Present perfect tense. Kalau let's say past nanti, this one we change to had. Saya tak perasan tadi siapa nama yang tu. Terima kasih, pandai kan. Mesti cikgu yang ajar dia pandai gila. Sebab tu boleh betulkan sikit tadi. Macam mana nak guna tu? Tunggu sekejap. Hari ni saya tak akan ajar tenses semua. Hari ni saya cuma nak bagi, my job is to make you understand how to study tenses. Sebab tenses ni tak payah tipu lah. I can guarantee most of us memang blur. Blur sebab apa? Because cara kita belajar tu tak systematic, right? Sebenarnya very simple. Kita perlukan komponen-komponen tadi sahaja. We only need those component and then we join them, akan jadi benda ini. Ini campur ini jadi ini. Contohnya macam M is R tu kan. Verb to be tu, M is R tu campur present participle yang ada ing jadi present continuous tense. Kejap lagi dia orang garanti akan cerita dengan lebih jelas. Okay, saya ulang What we need is this verb to be, the main verb, the present participle. When I say present participle tu bentuk kata kerja macam mana? The one with ing. Yang ni. Okay, this is present participle. Yang past participle, okay, yang past participle ni dia ada bentuk regular begini and dia ada bentuk irregular begini. Yes. Kejap, macam mana kalau nak guna eg tapi wait, saya tengok kejap soalan. Macam mana kau nak guna eg tapi tak ada is am. Okay, thank you very much. Itu kadang-kadang this ing thing can be gerund. It can be gerund, it can be adjective. Itu tajuk lain. Alright. Hari ni we take this ing as tenses. Mana nak dapat note ni? Notes ni kalau tak silap saya ada dalam apps. Kalau tak ada dalam apps, you can check those of you who are in my Telegram group, dalam tu ada guarantee my student ada notes ni. Mungkin bila minta dengan orang ataupun saya akan bagi nanti. Okay, don't worry, nanti Nisa dah send, semua dah nak link group Telegram. Okay, nanti saya masukkan dalam yang apa ni, our MCPLUS yang form ini form 1 sampai form 5 kan. Don't worry, I will think of a way to pass you the notes. Alright? Okay. Nama ajaran. Yang tu nanti kejap lagi. Yeah. Okay guys. Now, after this, kita akan kick off our session today dengan the table of tenses. And I would like to invite Miss Maria.
Hello. Guys, ada soalan untuk Sir Syukri. Jom kita tengok dia boleh jawab tak soalan ni.
Okay.
So,
betul.
Soalan ni, soalan yang memang berkaitan dengan makanan kegemaran you.
Okay.
In many me, what me can I put with ice?
In many me ya. Ayo. Mi apa? Asli, mi apa?
Lifeline.
Ha?
Lifeline.
Saya terpaksa guna lifeline. Mi apa? Mi apa asli?
Okay, I bagi 3 saat lagi. In 3, 2, 1. Milo ais lah. You're so funny.
Dia selamat sebab sekarang bulan puasa, guys.
You're so funny. Tekak tiba-tiba teringin minum Milo ais. I'm so sorry.
Sudah rasa macam nak cekik dia. But anyway, enjoy your time with Miss Mario, ya guys.
Peminat mi Tegar. Dia orang Kedah, jadi suka makan mi. Okay, now, without further ado, I would like to wish each and every one of you welcome on board again. I'm so excited to be with all of my babies in here. I am doing fine, alhamdulillah. I am doing okay, but I'm not going to be that okay until you guys are going to understand the actual thing that we are trying to tell you here. Now, I'm pretty sure Sir Shukri has told you this, okay? Dia dah cakap that your tenses is all about time. And when it is all related to time, you have to remember one thing. Imagine that you are doing this as if you are in a time capsule. You're moving with masa. Jadi, kita kena tahulah. We have to live in present. Okay? And guys, what is it all about? Okay, before we proceed, I'd like to give a disclaimer that present tense is not used to express an ongoing situation, or is not used to describe an ongoing actions, okay? Which we always look at it as such. Now, I'm going to mix bahasa Melayu dan juga English, so bear with me. We're going to be talking about the 3 tenses in this session, and I'm going to begin with the very simple version of your present tense, which many of you dah tahu. Many of you, of course, dah tahu. Lagi-lagi anak-anak I semua dah tahu kan. Anak-anak teacher Aina dah tahu, anak-anak Asri dah tahu, anak-anak Syukri pun dah tahu. Tapi we need this in order for you to get a clearer picture of the entire tenses yang kita akan buat hari ini. I'm going to begin with the first one. Excited sampai first jadi macam ni. Okay, now, present simple tu apa? Nama pun simple. Kenapa nak complicate? Okay, it is simple. Now, to begin with, present tense adalah keadaan yang berada di masa sekarang. Okay, you are available at the moment. Okay, that is present. Yes, I don't deny that. Kalau you think of Oxford Dictionary, they say that is what present means. Now, let's move on with the first one. We are going to be talking about simple present tense, present continuous tense, and your present perfect tenses, because you guys are perfect. We're going to be doing that, okay? I'm going to be starting with the first one. I'm going to go like a bullet train, because this is something that you dah tahu. This is something yang you dah tahu, but I'm going to tell you again, okay? I'm going to tell you again. Now, simple present tense, on the other hand, boleh berlaku di mana-mana saja. Kita akan start dengan timeline. Okay, kita akan start dengan timeline. Jadi bila timeline ni walaupun PKP tak ada nak naik train kan, tapi you boleh naik train. You can join on our grammar train. Okay guys, let's take a look at the timeline first. Now, when you talk about your timeline of past, present, and your future, you need to see these little things. They represent your actions. These axes here, they represent actions. I'm not talking about axis, I'm talking about these axes. Okay? You are representing time. Now, when you represent time, apa yang you represent dengan? Dengan apa? Dengan actions. Sebab tadi saya juga betul dengan verb. Now, when you talk about simple present tense, dia adalah keadaan yang kita guna. I nak you ingat 2 benda sahaja. Benda yang berulang-ulang, ataupun benda yang boleh repetitively menjadi rutin, ataupun benda-benda yang you tidak boleh ubah. Tak semestinya dia adalah benda yang berlaku sekarang. Clear? Okay, now, if you're clear, let's take a look at this. Hari-hari Marisa bangun pagi. Okay, Marisa bangun pagi setiap hari. Kalau ada hari yang Marisa tak bangun pagi, what will happen to Marisa? Kita lajak tidur. Dia bangun malam. Okay? Jangan ingat lain. Okay, now. Let's take a look at the first one. We follow according to habits and also routine. Now, when you talk about habits and also routine, dia adalah benda yang berlaku, often happen in our daily routine. Now, let's take a look at the first one. We have your Bangun pagi di past. Bangun pagi di present. And you boleh bangun pagi in future. It doesn't matter. So this is something that is super simple. It can happen anywhere. Now I'm going to move on to the next one. General truth, saya cakap tadi kan. General truth can be anything. Anything that ilahi cakap macam tu. That which universally dia macam tu. Kita boleh ubah. Kenapa? Because you are talking about benda-benda yang melibatkan kebenaran alam. Okay? Kebenaran alam. Kenapa? Sebab matahari hari ni dia rise from the east. Boleh tak besok dia jadi west? Tak boleh Kita takut macam tu. Okay, now benda yang permanent. Permanent ni tak adalah permanent sangat. Okay, kenapa teacher pecahkan keluarkan daripada permanent ni dengan universal truth tadi? Sebab I nak you tahu yang benda permanent ni dia boleh jadi more or less permanent juga. Okay, kadang-kadang dia boleh jadi permanent, kadang-kadang dia tak perlu jadi permanent. For example, Chua studies culinary. Kalau Chua graduate, dia tak study culinary. Sebab itulah more or less permanent. Next, kita ada Firzana lives in New York. Hari ni Firzana nak duduk New York. Besok agak-agak Firzana nak pindah Japan. Suka hatilah dia kan. And moving on, we also have Kumar works in a bank. If today Kumar wants to be a banker, tomorrow dia nak jadi a chef, siapa suruh kita nak suruh dia tukar-tukar, marah dia nak tukar-tukar, biarlah dia nak tukar. It is not something that should be just permanent. It can be habitual, it can be routine, dia boleh jadi kejadian alam. Dia boleh jadi juga benda yang permanent. Tapi, ada yang tanya, teacher, permanent tu fact ke? Most of the time, dia boleh datang dalam bentuk fact. Kenapa teacher tak bagi tahu you in terms of facts? Sebab kalau I cakap facts, nanti you akan confused. Semua benda pun facts. So, I pecahkan itu. Okay? Now, on the other hand, future schedule pun kita pakai benda yang sama. The first train leaves at 7. Instructions and direction pun kita buat benda yang sama. Walk for 2 meters and then turn right. That's all. Jadi syarat dia apa? Apa rules and regulation dia? Kalau dia plural, you ikutlah plural. Follow the subject-verb agreement. But this is not what I want to talk about today. Okay? This is not what I want to talk about mainly. Now, I want to talk about other things. Therefore, that's why I'm jumping like a bullet train. Now, I'm going to move on with the next one. Clear? Okay, we're going to take a look at your present continuous tense. When you talk about present continuous tense, the picture speaks 1,000 words. Now, why? Because you boleh nampak it is a progressive situation. Dia keadaan yang ongoing. Tapi bila? The question now is, when? When would it be continuous? Now, let's take a look at the timeline. You have your past, you have your present, and you have your future. Dalam present, you akan ada benda yang berlaku in terms of an ongoing situation. Now, contoh dia, apa yang you tengah buat sekarang? You tengah join kelas sekolah grammar. Bila you masuk kelas sekolah grammar dengan teacher, dengan Sir Syukri tadi you start dengan Sir Syukri, sampai sekarang ni you dengan teacher, kejap lagi you akan dengan Sir Asri dengan Miss Aina. Itu ongoing lah. Okay? Tapi, teacher, adakah the exact moment of speaking? Sekarang, kalau teacher tengah tengok you, I'm looking at you. Is it supposed to be just at the moment of speaking? Itu yang ramai confused. Tak semestinya. For example, Jimmy is watching television. Tengok Jimmy tengah tengok TV. Tapi ada juga keadaan, benda yang berlaku progressively, continuously, tapi bukan dalam moment of you bercakap. Jadi itu keadaan. Contoh Abang Jamil. Abang Jamil famous Abang Jamil is looking for a new smartphone. Maklumlah ada bini 3. Kan? Jadi Abang Jamil kenalah beli phone baru. Dia nak cari iPhone. Boleh FaceTime 3 bini sekali. Itu Abang Jamil lah. Janganlah kan tanya teacher siapa Abang Jamil. Itu karakter dia. Okay, now Sandra is working in London. Adakah dia sedang bekerja sekarang? Tak semestinya. Tak semestinya dia sedang bekerja sekarang. Dia tengah tidur agaknya. Tapi dia tengah bagi tahu fakta yang dia sedang bekerja at depan. Ongoing moment. Okay? Now, apa rules dia teacher? Rules are made to be broken but not this one. Okay? Not this one. Now, when you talk about the rules, tadi our beloved Sir Syukri dah bagi tahu apa kegunaan segala-gala tenses and segala-gala verb yang ada. So, jom kita tengok ingredients tu. Okay? Now, you wajib follow, you tak boleh ubah. Nak masak mi kari letak nasi, boleh? Tak boleh. Tak boleh. Jadi, subject, verb to be dengan present participle. Tapi apa tu subjek? Tadi Abang Jamil. Abang Jamil subjek. Apa Abang Jamil buat? Apa yang Abang Jamil agak-agak dia boleh buat? Dia boleh buat apa-apa saja dia nak buat. Abang Jamil seorang. Jadi dia akan jadi is. Kalau Abang Jamil ramai, dia jadi are. Kalau Abang Jamil tengah cakap pasal diri dia sendiri, I lah kan. I akan jadi am. Very good, you guys. Memang cepat tangkap. And present participle ni guna dia apa? Verb you tambahlah ing. Apa? Abang Jamil is watching TV. Abang Jamil is working. Tu yang dia cakap kat bini dia work ke? Tu kena tanya Abang Jamil. Okay? Now, kita nak move on to the next one. Kita nak move on to the next one, which is your present perfect tense. I'm going to slow down right now. Okay? I'm going to slow down right now. We are going to take a look at the present perfect tense. But before we do that, how you guys doing? Okay? Senanglah, benda senang memang cepat masuk kan? Okay, now kita nak belajar benda lagi senang. Benda lagi senang, tapi benda yang kita selalu rasa tak senang. Okay, again, I'm speaking in bahasa because I want you guys to be able to comprehend and understand it clearly. Okay? Now, kita nak cakap benda yang tengok timeline. Like I said, tengok timeline ni sekarang. Kita ada past, kita ada present dan kita ada future. Now, perasan tak? 50% dia duduk dekat present. 50% dia duduk dekat past. Macam mana tu? Okay, I'm going to show it to you guys. Follow this line. Okay, nampak tak daripada past kan? Dia bergerak pergi ke arah present. Maknanya apa yang jadi dekat dalam past you is the actual result yang masih memberi impact ataupun dalam kata lain masih penting lagi until sekarang. Okay, apa yang terjadi dekat past masih penting lagi sekarang. Repeat after me. Apa yang jadi dekat past masih penting lagi sekarang. Separuh present, separuh lagi past. That is how it is. Clear? Itu sahaja. Okay? Now, I'm going to move on. Timeline dah settle lah. Sebelum kita cakap pasal benda-benda lain lah. Kita tak nak tengok rules dulu. Rules tak nak tengok. Kita tengok apa kegunaan dia. Apa maksud teacher 50-50 tadi. Okay, now. We are going to talk about things that we experience. Okay? Benda yang you experience. Sebagai contoh. Suhaila has studied French. Dia dah belajar French and impact dia sekarang dia dah pandai. Okay? Dia belajar French and sekarang dia boleh apply still. Now, I have been to Japan. You dah pergi Japan? Teacher tak pernah pergi Japan. Perasan tak? Tadi Japan, sekarang Japan. Hey, buka ni makan makanan Jepun lah agaknya. I think I feel like eating Japanese cuisine. I feel like eating sushi. Yeah, food again. Food. Okay, now, bila you talk about I have been to Japan, I've never been to Japan, but I'm going to share with you, teacher kelentong sikit. Kalau I say that I have been to Japan, maknanya I rasa experience tu pasti memberi impact. Cara apa? I'm still talking about it. I still rasa banyak benda yang I can share with you about Japan. Sebab itulah you cakap, I have been to Japan. Okay? Now, kita tengok lagi satu. Lagi satu keadaan pula, benda yang completed action tapi important. Now, macam tadi teacher cakap lah, masih important. Impact dia masih ada. Dia benda sama, cuma dia teacher tweak sikit-sikit supaya you get a deeper understanding. Next, I have lost my job. I had a job, and now I've lost it. I had a job, but now I've lost it. Itulah contoh dia. And impact, yang memberi impact masih. She has graduated. Dia dah pergi college, dia dah habis belajar, maybe they recently graduated. The impact is still, people are still talking about it. People are still congratulating her. Okay? Next, I have read the book. You dah baca buku tu. Buku tu you dah baca, you dah faham. And you masih terngiang-ngiang lagi pasal buku tu. Okay? Now, we're going to move on with the next one, which is similar to whatever that I just mentioned. Tapi instead of giving you an impact, dia masih benar. Masih ada kebenaran lagi. I have topped up my phone. Tadi you tak ada top up. Sekarang you dah top up. Okay? Jadi maksud dia dekat sini, you have your phone with you. Tadi tak ada kredit, sekarang dah ada kredit. It is an actual thing that is still happening and giving you an impact to it. Okay, now jom kita tengok next one. Shane has given up sugar and Mira has learned to be independent. Do you think all of these is still affecting one another? Yes, it does. Okay, now sekarang ni jom kita tengok apa yang dia ada in common. Okay, dia ada perkataan has, have, have, has, have, have, has. Teacher, I sound like a parrot right now, kan? Parrot kan dia ada macam ataupun yang doorbell tu, kan? So kenapa has, have? Ini bukan past tense, ini adalah perfect tense. Kenapa di perfect tense? Like I said, because it is still duduk dalam past yang memberi impact kepada present. Okay? Now, apa rules dia? Tadi Sir Syukri dah bagi tahu dekat you rules dia. Sir Syukri dah bagi tahu rules indirectly, dia beritahu apa ingredient untuk rules. Jom kita tengok. Kita kena ada subject plus your auxiliary verb. You dah tahu kan AUX ni teacher letaklah short form kan? Auxiliary verb. Macam, you mesti tanya, teacher dah ada verb, nak ada verb lagi. Dah ada polis, kenapa nak kena ada polis bantuan kan? Macam tu. Okay, now. Dia adalah tambahan. Bantuan dan juga tambahan. Dia membantu. Kenapa dipakai auxiliary verb? Dia macam backup lah kan? Macam you, kadang-kadang you perlukan member you backup, you kalau tak buat homework. Dia perlulah backup, ingat you je ada backup. Now, auxiliary verb on the other hand, dia adalah your has dengan have. Mesti ada orang yang tanya soalan ni. Kalau had macam mana pula teacher? Okay, don't worry. Kalau had tu pula di dalam past, jangan masuk dalam sini. Okay, jangan masuk dalam ni. Now, you ada your subject, you ada your has, and also your have. Apa lagi satu yang you ada? Of course lah, you ada your past participle. Okay, ramai juga yang belum belajar sebab kita dah ada all age kat dalam ni. Apa kegunaan has? Apa kegunaan have? Okay, has ni bila nak pakai? Has ni kita pakai bila subjek kita singular. Have ni kita pakai bila subjek kita plural. Itulah kegunaan je. Plural ni tak nampak macam plural lah teacher punya tulisan. Tulis elok, plural. Okay, now moving on. Bila verb you tak solid enough lah kan. It's not as solid as you guys. You kena letak auxiliary verb. Okay. Now, when you talk about your past participle ni apa benda pula? Dia untuk support. On the other hand, you tambah ed. Adakah itu saja? Tak semestinya. Ed ni adalah untuk regular verb. Kalau irregular verb, kita tukarlah. Kalau eat, takkan nak cakap ated kan? Ated macam it doesn't conjugate well. So kita jadikan dia eaten. Itulah you tanya kenapa eat. Lepas tu kenapa eaten? Kalau you makan and you masih rasa kenyang, efek yang you makan tu masih ada lagi, jadi you pakailah formula ni. Ini nama dia adalah, tak nak pakai formula macam sakit tengkuk lah cakap formula kan? Teacher suka makan, tapi teacher makan tak kenyang-kenyang. So kalau makan tak kenyang-kenyang, inilah perfect untuk teacher sebab dia adalah present perfect tense. Okay? Now, any question so far? If you guys do not have any question, let's have our next speaker. Okay, speaker rasa macam very formal lah pula kan? Okay, before I get our speaker untuk datang, I nak tanya you satu soalan. Lepas ni, you rasa you akan confuse tak kegunaan perfect tense you? Jangan confuse Kalau you confuse, teacher datang nanti buat suara parrot all the time. Okay? And that's all from me guys. We are going to invite our Sir Syukri. Sebab Sir Syukri ada sesuatu nak cakap dengan korang. Dia nak cerita pasal me. Jom kita invite dia.
So, how was it? Okay. All right. So, sementara while waiting for the other tutor, I will. Oh, so far great. Alhamdulillah. I'm very happy all of you are enjoying the session. Okay, saya akan cuba summarize sikit apa yang Teacher Mariam cakap tadi. Bukan semualah kan. sikit saja yang apa ni present perfect tense. Kejap. Okay. Present perfect tense yang Teacher Mariam cakap tadi. Okay. So saya akan explain sikit aja. So macam ni yang Teacher Mariam cakap tadi, timeline, dia katakan ni now kan. Now is sekarang lah, the point of speaking. So apa yang Teacher Mariam nak cakap tadi ialah benda ni dia happen in the past. Dia happen in the past. Contoh dia macam ni, happen in the past. Tapi dia punya result tu, dia punya result. Contoh dia macam ni lah, katakan you all ni in relationship, right? In relationship. Break hari ni hari apa sih? Thursday. Break hari Isnin. Monday, what's the date? Monday 5th. Okay. Break up Monday. Dia punya result of breaking up tu masih terasa sampai hari ni, guys. Khamis. Jadi inilah kegunaan present perfect tense, iaitu benda berlaku in the past. Oh, contoh ayat. I have broken up with Ariana Grande. Okay. I have broken up with Ariana Grande. Dan bila break up dengan Ariana Grande, sebab dia ada orang lain, sekoyak, broken gila, tak boleh move on. Sampai hari ni tak boleh move on lagi. Sebadang punya, mungkin dia pergi kat sebadang lah. Contoh lain. Katakan bulan puasa ni, saya cerita yang bukan bulan puasa lah. Okay, gini. Katakan, tadi saya dah makan, lunch. Contoh dia tadi dah lunch. Let's say pukul 3. Lepas tu, sekarang ni, let's say 3:13, si Asri cakap, Sishu, jom pergi makan. Saya cakap, aku dah makan tadi. When I say, I have eaten. Sebab apa? Kesan daripada semakan tadi masih penting, iaitu semasih kenyang. Sampai sekarang ni, sekenyang lagi. Walaupun benda tu dah itulah saya cakap, contoh bukan bulan puasa. Okay. Sedang makan in the past, tapi kesan daripada makan lepas tu masih lagi penting sekarang ni, iaitu semasih kenyang. Ada juga orang buat ayat macam ni. I have watched the movie. Okay. I have watched the movie. Jadi, the information on the movie tu masih lagi seingat sampai sekarang. Kalau orang tanya, I can tell the story. Itulah. Okay, guys. Now, one of my good friend is ready. I would like to welcome Mr. Asri. Segan.
Hi everyone, Assalamualaikum. Terharu dia. Hi everyone. Apa ni? Macam I nervous sikit. I am nervous, but I'm more than excited to meet you guys. Oh my God, 3 devices. Lama tak nampak macam ni kan? Hey, Waalaikumsalam everyone. Alright, okay. For my part, I am going to focus on another type of tense. But before we proceed any further, I think I nak broken down. I nak try to explain a misconception about English. Okay, one misconception about English yang I dah selalu aja. I always repeat this in my class, but I believe some of you have always have this kind of confusion. Okay, tak apa. I nak explain sikit boleh ke? Tinggi macam itulah pasal kan? Nampak macam kepala I. Tak apa, it's okay. Okay, I nak explain about something very basic yang you guys still ada problem. Hopefully, after this, everything will be solved, okay? You really come all the way from Dungun. Exactly. For you guys, kan? I come all the way from Dungun. Okay. Tak apa, don't worry. Okay. For my class, I know macam, sir, saya dah ajar dah benda ni. Okay, don't worry. I know there are a lot of you who are not from my class, the new Plusians. Kan? I hope you guys can learn something from this, okay? Nampak tak macam kat Hawaii right now pakai baju batik sini kan? So we are in holiday mode lah because you guys are going to have Hari Raya holiday next week kan? But listen, okay? A misconception about greetings. Very simple. I have always repeated this, but I know some of you still have that kind of confusion in your mind. Okay, ni hao. Yana and D said, yes, that is the kind of greetings that we use in other language. But today, unfortunately, it's not sekolah Mandarin. Kan? Today, sekolah grammar. Kan? Sekolah grammar. Vanakam, annyeong, assalamualaikum. Yes, those are greetings from other languages. Kan? Today, we are going to learn the lingua franca of the moment. The English greetings. Ada someone cakap something tadi. Apa? Sasring Ustaz Hamzah adik-beradik ke? That's not the point here. Okay, let's learn about greetings in English. Okay, if you were to meet me, okay, listen everyone. I need everyone to focus and answer me together. Okay, if you were to meet me at the corridor, imagine we are in the same school. I'm your teacher, you are my student. You meet me at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. in the morning. Okay, 8 a.m. in the morning, you will say to me, apa? Good? Apa? Good morning. Thank you very much. Good morning. Yes, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Banyak sangat revise. Seronok. Okay. How about 9 a.m.? 9 a.m. Good? Good morning still. Very good. Okay, thank you. Okay, cooperate. Apa benda saya nak ajar ni? Relax. Okay, please cooperate. 9 a.m. still good morning. How about 10 a.m. everyone? 10 a.m. Good? Good morning still. All right, good morning. Very good. Very good. Okay, 11 a.m. Good morning. Very good. So your basic is fine. No problem. Esok boleh SPM. But how about 12 p.m.? 12 p.m. Good afternoon. Very good. 12 p.m. good afternoon. Semua orang betul. No problem. 1 p.m. Good? Wani said good evening. Aina said good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. 1 p.m. Okay, listen. This is the confusion. Okay, you have learned English since bila? When did you learn English, everyone? Nak bagi tahu. Tak tanya sikit. When did you learn English? You first start learning English. Ramai cakap tadika, darjah 1, tadika. No, not even in primary school, not even in kindergarten. You learn English, I believe everyone here, you learn English from your mom, from your dad, from your parents. Since you are at your home. Dari kecil lagi. A for apple, B for ball. Betul? From YouTube. You said, exactly. So why this confusion happened? 1 p.m. good afternoon. Okay, 1 p.m. good afternoon. 2 p.m. good afternoon still. Kenapa, sir? Because, okay, scientifically speaking, okay, kita cakap pasal scientific punya logic. Scientifically, for noon, tengah hari, on a daily basis, okay, in a period of 24 hours, noon happen only in a few seconds, bukan 12 p.m. Every day it changes, okay, from the beginning of the year until the end of the year. It can happen from 12:46 at 36 seconds, like that. And it will happen for only a few seconds sahaja. That is the actual noon, sebenarnya. Noon, tengah hari dia, happen only in a few seconds. So, that's why kita panggil afternoon, selepas tengah hari. So, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., still good afternoon. Understand? I know there are a lot of you who are in different ranges of level here. Ada Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, Form 4, Form 5. I know. And ada different level of proficiency juga. Ada Form 1 yang very advanced. Ada Form 5 yang masih level beginners. It's fine, okay? So, listen, everyone, I hope when I explain this to you guys, I hope it will clear up your confusion already. Okay? I cakap sampai pukul berapa tadi? 3, 4 p.m. still good afternoon, 5 p.m. still good afternoon, 5:30 tu dah blurry. You can start saying good evening. Sampai malam pun still good evening. Good night, dia nak sebut. Good night only when you want to go to sleep. Alright? Okay, now let's focus back on tenses. I hope you understand. Boleh Understand everyone All good. Hopefully no more confusion after this. This is very, very basic. Okay, let's focus on tenses. For my part, I am going to focus on this, everyone. Everyone can see very clear. Behind me, I am going to focus on future tense. Everything happens in the future. But before I proceed any further, let me explain a bit. Kenapa tense ni tension sangat? Kenapa tense ni very tense? Swag sikit, Adam. Ya, swag lah ni. Habis swag dah ni. Kan? Kenapa tense ni very complicated for us? Okay, listen. Let's look at the core of the problem. The core of the problem is, for most of you, I'm not saying every one of you, for most of you, our first language is Malay. The first language is Malay. Betul. English is our second language. For us, we don't have any tenses in our first language. We don't learn Malay with tenses. So tak pernah kita sebut, saya dah makan semalam. Ada ed lepas makan. Zarif cakap kan. No, never. Right? We don't have any indicator of saying a word in Malay and whether the word should be changed according to time. Betul tak? So the concept of time is a bit blurry in Malay language. Sebab itu it's confusing for us. Understand? So bagus, at least you understand the core of the problem. Kenapa tense ni susah untuk kita faham. But then again, listen, there's a good news. For future tense, it is quite similar to Malay language. Quite similar. I tak nak explain panjang-panjang pun, I explain pendek je. Alright? Suara kurang kuat. So before we proceed. Tak kuat kau cakap.
Ini lagi kuat. Ambil kau.
Miss Maria masuk sekejap. Miss Maria ada berita.
Okay guys, teacher tak dapat nak buat closing ceremony dengan korang ni. Kan? Korang kan Grand Millionaire. So, I tak dapatlah nak join sebab I ada kelas. Jadi, I kena pergi sekarang. Nanti kita akan jumpa lagi next time. Okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you tau.
Cakap thank you to Miss Maria, everyone. Cakap love you Miss Maria, like that. Okay. And I am not going to close down as well because I'm having a class with Miss Mariam juga. With my form 5.
Tapi ni tak habis lagi.
Tak habis lagi. Don't worry. Okay?
Okay, that's all from me. Take a good care of yourself. Stay safe.
Stay
safe.
Student Miss Mariam nanti masuk kelas Miss Mariam tau.
Bye.
Alright. Okay, let me proceed. For future tense, macam I cakap tadi, it is quite similar to Malay. Kenapa? Sebab kalau kita cakap next week, everything that happen next week, kita akan cakap kita akan. Sampai nanti Syarifah Alia tak nak masuk kelas lain. Sampai. Okay, kita cakap kita akan. In English, we use will. So, akan and will, the concept is similar. Understand what I'm saying? So, you don't worry about the concept of Malay and English. You can actually relate to both languages. Kenapa penting relatability? Because when I learned dulu, I took TESOL, kan, teaching English for speakers of other languages. I learned about the relatability for the students between their first language and their second language. Apa kaitan first language and their second language dan kenapa benda tu susah bagi mereka? Faham like that. So, kalau lagi senang untuk korang relate, lagi cepat korang dapat faham the concept. Sebab korang susah nak faham dia. Untuk he or she, korang tak boleh nak agak macam he ke she ke she. Jadi he she dari sekali kan. Because there is no difference in our language. Kita sebut dia. Laki ke perempuan ke kita sebut dia. Exactly. Faham tak? So kita kena faham the root of the problem first. Okay? In order for us to find solution. Solution dia apa sir? Sebab dah faham core of the problem. The solution is you need to think in English. You cannot think in Malay. But I know it requires skills, it requires knowledge, and it requires years of experience. Okay, awak perlu belajar, awak perlu put an effort to it in order for you to think, to be able to think in English, and then boleh cakap in English, boleh write in English. Little by little lah Dua say. Very good. Nur Ifah, very good. Okay, good job. Baca buku pun boleh improve ke? Buku boleh improve. Of course boleh improve. Apa buku yang boleh improve? Buku saya Pen with Words. Tak apa. Let me continue ngarut korang ni kan. Kita try masuk dengan future tense. I'm not going to focus too much on simple future tense because for me, it is quite simple. I know by right you have understood this. But anywho, let us proceed with this juga so that you will understand this even more. Kan? Tak reti nak ambil pen ni macam mana. Ya, tak reti nak ambil pen ni macam mana. Saya nak ambil pen ni. Saya nak ambil pen. Tak reti nak tarik macam mana. Saya nak tarik. Korang ajarlah. Jangan gelak. Saya jangan menyalahkan ketuaan. Wah, ajar ya. Jangan ya. Seronok korang.
Boleh Abang Asri? Boleh Abang Asri?
Tengok saya dah gelak. Tok Wan dah start dah.
Nah Abang Asri. Nah. Okay.
Dia panggil I Tok Wan. Dah dapat. Okay, let me focus Okay, jangan gelak. Okay, well, what is future tense? The first thing that we need to know is when we are explaining something that happened in the future, we use future tense. Simple as that. Apa benda yang berlaku, not just tomorrow or next week or next month or next year, everything that happened in the few minutes after this, contoh, ataupun the few seconds after this, tetap pakai future tense. Apa yang berlaku 3 minit tadi, jangan diungkit. Apa yang berlaku 3 minit tadi? Korang ni kelakar lah. Korang betul lah. Kan, contoh future activity. I will jump in the lake. Yeah, I think I will. After this problem, I think I will jump in the lake. Okay, tajuk kan. Second, for the future state of being. You know by right that right now you are not happy. Right now, maybe you're not happy. But you know by right next week you will be happy. Because next week on Thursday, we are going to celebrate Raya, right? So, I will be happy. Next week. Tak jelas lah, saya tak nampak. Oh ya ke? I zoom sikit. I will be happy. Nampak ke macam tu? Not clear. Tak apa, it's okay, it's okay. Tak clear, tak apa, it's okay. Alright. I kan fokus macam ni. I will be happy. Clear lah kan? Alright, better. I know. Please give me time. I am Tok Wan Buaya. Students call me Tok Wan Buaya kan. Give me time. Okay, iPad is not really my forte. Forte apa? Forte means your strength. If you were to explain to someone macam my forte is eating mami at one sip kan. Satu mi hot cup tu masuk terus dalam mulut habis minum makan. Uish kan. Sebab puasa everything looks delicious. That is your forte. Forte means kekuatan, your strength. Okay. Ini tak puasa. Puasa. Kalau I tak puasa, habis korang. Kan? So the notes tak? This is the notes. Okay. I'm not going to provide you any notes, so you need to pay attention. Alright. So lunch apa tadi? Trick question. Okay. Let me focus. Okay. Now. Kita tengok kejap dekat simple future tense. Okay, here. For simple future tense, this sangat simple. Everything that happened in the future, kita nak explain everything that happened in the future, kita pakai simple future tense. For example, this is a timeline. I know all the tutors have been using timeline. Nampak Syukri tadi, Miss Mariam tadi, pakai timeline as well. So, I'll be using timeline juga. Right now, if I were to be at present, here is where I am. And then something that happened in the future, here. Okay, so this is where it's happening. Okay, so yeah, first time I bulat dalam iPad, I seronok. Okay, aku tadi nak rekam. Lepas tu, your future tense lah. For example, I will go. Nampak tak? I will go, or we will celebrate. Okay, the future tense is used for an action that will occur in the future. The formula is very, very simple. The word is will. Okay, in Malay we use akan. Notes ni tak ada. Okay, tak apa, it's okay. Okay, you need to focus. Okay, I need everyone to focus. By flying, apa by flying? Oh, we will celebrate our anniversary by flying to New York. Means dia akan ambil flight lah by flying to New York. Okay, will, the word after will, we need to use root verb. Okay, root verb means kata dasar. Okay, kata dasar. Contoh, dia akan jadi simple future tense. Contoh, I will dance tomorrow. Tiba-tiba tomorrow cakap nak dance pula. Yelah raya kan? I will dance. Ta 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 ta, gitu kan? Tak lagi sangat tapi try lah, kita cuba sikit-sikit. TikTok pun saya tak ada. Cari kalau jumpa. Mr. Asri tak ada TikTok And David will be late. Okay, will be ni different sikit dia punya formula, tapi because late is not considered as a verb, it's an adjective, so kita tak perlu tukar apa-apa adjective. Adjective, noun, kita tak tukar. Tak pernah tiba-tiba David, like that. Daviding, tak ada. Because noun and verb, kita tak kacau. Kita kacau verb sahaja. Understand what I'm saying? Waktu tu kalau macam korang confused, computering. Pernah dengar computering? Tak ada computering. Because computer is a noun. Dia benda. Understand what I'm saying? Rasa nak dance, jangan. Okay? Okay, faham Alright, let me continue. Ada a few other sentences, tapi tak nak fokus sangat tentang simple future tense because it's quite common, korang senang faham. Ingat will, after will tetap kena pakai root word. Nak tengok formula dia boleh tengok one more time. I tunjuk. Will plus a verb, the verb tu kena root word. Dia akan jadi simple future tense. I will dance. Dia tak pernah I will dancing. Tak pernah. Lepas will, tetap kena root word. Alright? Alright, beres dia kata. Okay, awesome. Kata akar ke saya? Kata akar, kata dasar, those are similar things. Kata yang tak tergantung ke? Kata yang tak tergantung boleh juga. Apa-apa yang bermula. Macam I will gone. Salah. I will went. Salah. I will go. Salah. I will go. That's it. Kata-kata cinta. Tiba. I will go. Okay, very good, Fatihah. Tak ada imbuhan. Yes. What is the difference between verb, root verb and verb to be? Verb to be is different. Ni root word. Root word je. Kata asal. Yes, perkataan asal. Alright. Now, let me focus on future continuous tense. Again, we are going to look at a timeline. Alright, this is a timeline. Hi, Mira. Okay, the timeline happened here. Okay, when we are talking about future continuous tense, it happened somewhere in the future. Somewhere in the future. Macam ni present kan? Allah Akbar. Benda keluar. Apa benda tu? Okay. Macam it happened somewhere here. Sampai kat sini. Cuma dia berbeza dengan yang tadi. Yang tadi pun happen in the future juga. But dia happen and it's ongoing. Teruk Ni anak panah tau. Kalau korang tak nampak, korang pendek umur. Faham tak pendek umur tu apa? Like that. Ni anak panah. Okay, it happened in the future and it's ongoing. Macam tadi, Miss Mariam covers on past continuous kan? Ada past continuous, betul? So past continuous begitu, future continuous dia terbalik dengan past continuous. Marah auto setelah cantan. Yelah. Apa-apalah ya, my student, saya terima seadanya semua penderhakaan yang berlaku tu. Alright, for future continuous, the formula is here. So happen in the future, tapi dia ongoing, dia berlaku dalam satu tempoh masa. Alright, for example, will be, the formula it will be using will be, lepas tu dia pakai present continuous tense. Faham tak present continuous tense tu apa? Present continuous tense means dia akan pakai the verb plus ing because the formula is like that untuk future continuous tense. Okay, it happened in the future, and then it happened in the future and it's ongoing. Contoh kata, esok saya akan memancing. Okay, memancing tu I will go fish. Kan, kalau orang cakap simple future tense, tapi when you are saying something in the future and it's ongoing, so I will be fishing tomorrow. So you are saying tomorrow at one particular time you will be explaining something in the future and it's ongoing. Okay, and for example, another example kalau boleh nampak kat sini, Ian will be singing later. For example, you are in a ceremony. You know by right, kalau tengok the tentative of the ceremony, right after there will be a singing performance. Later wajib letak ke sir? Later. Tak wajib letak. Jadi semua adalah indicator of time. Okay? Dia bagi tahu masa. Maknanya confirm benda tu happen in the future. I will be attending the class later, Nisa Khalil said. Thank you, Nisa Khalil. Kena datang wajib. Okay, verb present continuous tense. Okay, continuous tense ni pun dipanggil present participle. Okay, kalau nampak Mr. Shukri dah ajar tadi present participle kan, beza present participle dengan past participle kan. Yes, ni pun dipanggil present participle. Understand? Kalau will sing, betul juga, will sing. Ian will sing. Apa beza simple future tense dengan future continuous tense? Nak bagi tahu lagi tepat, just to indicate the accuracy of time. Boleh pakai dua-dua, but to make it even more accurate, you use this one. Ian will be singing later. Understand? Macam belak awak terus cerita kan, dia ada two ways of saying things. Ada pernah cerita ni, dia terus cerita Ian will sing tomorrow, for example. Boleh, but nak tunjuk lagi tepat, Ian will be singing tomorrow. Maksud kata tomorrow tu dia akan ada satu masa the action will be ongoing. Understand? Ia nak sing, tak nak sing. Ia nak sing ke tak nak sing? Question kan? Okay? You understand? For present continuous tense, future continuous tense. Let me, kena letak masa ke sir? The indicator of time tu should be there. Alright? Later ke, tomorrow ke, to indicate that it will happen. It will be happening. Specific time. Will be plus ing, yang ni present participle or present continuous tense. Tadi Mr. Shukri dah sentuh dah tadi. I hope you understand already. Boleh? Ian will be singing at 2. Boleh juga. Alright? Faham. Very good. I know by right ada student kat sini yang rasa macam I have been learning tenses since primary school. Dah belajar present continuous, future, past perfect daripada sekolah rendah. I tak faham sir. Tak pernah faham sir. It's okay. I hope today it will blow your mind. Today you will understand that it's not that hard. And cumanya yang memeningkan you because tadi ada cakap it's vastly different from our language. Alright, and bukan setakat itu sahaja, it's very difficult because we don't know the use of it. Now we know that sebenarnya beza dia adalah hanya kepada accuracy of time. If you want to be accurate, you will use this one to make it even more accurate. Not saying that yang tadi itu simple future tense tu salah. Kita tak betul. Cuma nak lagi accurate, lagi sedap awak menulis, lagi sedap awak bertutur, you can use this one. Understand what I'm saying? Alright, now let me focus on future perfect tense. This one. This one is quite difficult. Arif kata tak faham. What we need to have usaha. Thank you so much Arif. I hope today you understand. Jangan cakap lepas ajar ni tanya. Siapa tak faham kita gang. Lepas aku baru ajar cakap tak faham juga. Budak ni kan Arif. Sabar Arif, faham ke tak Arif? I hope you understand. Okay, apa beza would dengan will? I know I will not touch upon that today. I will not touch upon will ke would, tapi nak explain juga sikit. Will dengan would. Will untuk present ataupun future tense, awak nak cakap pasal future tense awak pakai will, tapi kalau awak nak cakap something happen in the past awak pakai would. Okay, would past tense. Atau if you want to be polite, would you like to be my partner, for example, ataupun would you like to have a drink, for example. You want to be polite, you can use would as well. Alright, ada two functions of would. Tak apa, kita nak sentuh pasal would lagi. Kalau ada sekolah grammar tu, Kita buat lagi pasal would. And make sure you guys join Sekolah Grammar 2. Alright? Okay, last one from me, future perfect tense. Okay, future perfect tense untuk timeline. Ni acts, dia happen in the past and it happened in the future and it ends in the future. We need Sekolah Grammar 2 Amni. Please, nanti bagi tahu tau dekat dalam MCPLUS punya IG tu, we need Sekolah Grammar 2, Sekolah Grammar 2, petition for Sekolah Grammar 2. Kan? Okay, awesome. Siapa tekan loceng? Tahu? Ada jual aiskrim. Jumpa aiskrim kat sini kan. Lapar lah macam ni kan. Okay, last one from me, future perfect tense. Okay, for future perfect tense, dia adalah the function first. It is an action that will have been completed. Nak cerita senangnya, dalam bahasa Melayu, awak nak cakap macam ni. Benda tu, if it happen in the future, dia dah pun habis. Contoh kata, next week kan, pukul 3.40 macam ni saya cakap Melayu tau sebab saya nak explain. Jangan marah. Ni sekolah grammar ke sekolah ibunda? Sabar dulu. Next week, by this time, next week, hari Khamis, hari raya pertama. Next week, by this time, 3.40, I will be sleeping. Okay? I will have slept by then. I will have slept. For example, makna kata something that happened, awak nak bagi tahu benda tu berlaku in the future, benda tu happen in the future and it ends in the future. An action that will have been completed at some point in the future. I will have gone. By the time you arrive, awak sampai di sini, we will have finished the meal and the speeches, for example. Makna kata kalau contoh awak dalam day one, for example, imagine you are in the hall and you are waiting for your friends to come and then your friend call. Sempat lagi aku sampai ni. Cakap, kalau kau sampai, we will have finished the meal and the speeches. The formula, dia kena ada will have, lepas tu ada past participle. Past participle. Tolong ingat lepas ini macam cakap, at the end, Sir Shukri and Miss Aina will be conducting a game with you guys. I takut ada soalan ni keluar. Okay? Will have plus past participle. Let's have a look at some examples. John will have gone by then. John will have, and then past participle. Bukan when. Kan? Awak ingat kalau go, past form dia when. Betul? Tapi past participle for go is gone. Tadi Mr. Shukri dah sentuh kan? Pasal past participle kan? Dah faham kan? Alright, very good. Alright. I will have eaten before 9 o'clock. I always suka nak cakap pasal eaten. Because kita belajar eat. Ada eating, ada eats. Betul? Lepas tu past tense dia ate, A-T-E. But there is also eaten. Kalau awak tanya kawan awak, dah makan ke belum? Awak tak tanya, have you eat? Ataupun, have you ate? Salah. Awak kena tanya, have you eaten? Tak pernah dengar apa orang cakap macam tu, sir. Kat situ, terus boleh tahu whether or not you are a good English learner. Dah tahu dah indicator of your proficiency. Understand? Have you eaten, sir? Thank you very much. I have not because I am fasting. Walaupun muka nampak bertenaga macam tak puasa. Ya, tolong faham. We're not gonna has dekat ayat ni, tak ada. Lepas will kena pakai have. Tak ada will has. There's no such thing as will has. Understand what I'm saying? Kita tengok contoh lain. I will have played by breakfast. Breakfast. Mak ni nak cakap mungkin waktu subuh kot. Masa breakfast esok dah main dah like that. Understand? You will have studied the English tenses by Sekolah Grammar 2, for example. If we were to have Sekolah Grammar 2 in the future, you will have understood, for example. Kan? Nurhadi bawa balik asrama. Abang selamat balik. Baraya kan? Nama saya apa? Ada mereka tanya. My name is Muhammad Asri. Tak lupa nak introduce myself tadi. Okay. Last one from here. The rain will not have stopped before the competition starts. Okay. So we are telling everyone that in the future, the competition may be started and the rain will not have stopped. Okay. Dia boleh tambah not kat tengah-tengah tu Kalau nak bagi tahu something happen in the future. I guess that is all from me. Okay, now I will give the floor to Miss Aina untuk explain the next rule of tenses. Hi, Miss Aina. Woohoo! Miss Aina is here.
Assalamualaikum. Ya Allah, tak sopannya bulan puasa ni. Masuk-masuk pedis. Allah, minta maaf. Tak behave. Maaf.
Okay, thanks for being the team.
Sekejap. Dia lari.
Okay, kenapa?
I pun ada
Apa?
many soalan for you.
Oh my, many. Give.
This one question.
Okay.
In many letters.
Okay.
In many letters. Which letters can kahwin?
Which letters can kahwin?
Yang mana yang boleh kahwin?
Letters punya surat lah kan? So
Ya.
surat cinta lah.
Bukan surat
jemputan
cinta,
kahwin.
huruf lah.
Saja buat tak faham. Saja buat tak faham.
Yang mana boleh kahwin?
Boleh kahwin. Tak tahu.
Jawapan dia adalah
Ada orang jawab lah.
you dengan I lah.
Caca.
Lagi dah, silakan keluar.
Dia halau
Kejap, I
saya.
terlupa something.
Dia halau saya guys. Okay guys, thank you so much. I'm not going to close I'm not going to handle the closing ceremony of Sekolah Grammar. So thank you so much for being here. My name is Muhammad Asri Yusof. You can follow my Instagram Muhammad Asri Dungun. And for my students, please join me 4:20. I'll be waiting in the class. Okay. Bye everyone. Take care. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum. Betul. Hai, jap Sanitizer. Sanitize. Dah sanitize dah. Okay. Assalamualaikum and a very good. Sekarang pukul apa? What time is it? 3:45. So a very good evening. Good afternoon everyone. Hi. How are you? Semua orang say hi ke? Mami say hi saja. Alright, to the rest of you who don't know me, my name is Aina. I'm not on Instagram. That's why you guys have never seen me. Saya tak ada di Instagram. So kepada yang tak kenal saya, again, my name is Aina. Also known as Mame. So kalau suka hatilah nak panggil Miss ke, nak panggil Mame ke. So mana-mana lah ya. Alright, how are you guys doing today? Say hi ke semua orang? Baik-baik saja. Sekejap Mami nak selak dulu. Benda ini, apa nama? Where's my part? Oh, dekat atas. Lupa pula misi ayam susun ni kat atas. Kita scroll sikit. Dah sampai. Okay. Cak. There you go. Sihat semua? Sihat Alright. So, I believe that you guys have gone through the present tenses and also future tenses with Mr. Asri and also Miss Mariam. Correct? Betul ya? So hari ni, you are going to do past tenses with me. Technically, we have 4 tenses when it comes to past tenses. Kita ada 4 sebenarnya. Tapi, we are only going to discuss 2 tenses with me today. 2 sahaja. Lagi 2 bila nak pakai? In the future session lah. Lagi nanti kalau ada Sekolah Grammar 2.0, time kita discuss further, okay? So to those of you who are already good when it comes to this part, yang dah pandai simple past, yang dah pandai past continuous, no problem. Take or consider this session as like a revision for you guys. Anggaplah ini satu bentuk ulang kaji untuk awak semua, boleh? Alright. Are you guys ready? Kepada anak-anak mami pun confirm mesti dia tak ingat benda ni. Korang bukan boleh percaya kan? Okay, jom kita start. Baca bismillah dulu. Baca bismillah ke apa-apa bacaan lah. Okay. Ini kita pergi dulu, skip dulu. Pergi dekat sini. Ajak. Tada. Ingat lah. Siapa ingat tu baguslah. Alright. Ready So the 2 tenses that we are going to cover today are, the first one, simple past, and the second one is past continuous. Orang kata barang yang lepas jangan dikenang. Tapi kadang-kadang kita perlu dalam hidup ni, kita perlu sejenak duduk dan fikir tentang benda yang lampau. Sebab apa? Sometimes we learn best when we learn something from our past. Okay? Ya macam Adi Bahno ialah kan. Kalau saya kurus mungkin awak cakap saya macam Izara Aisyah. So sebab saya debat awak katalah saya macam Kak Adi Bahno. I love Kak Adi Bahno. By the way Kak Adi Bahno, kita fan awak. Okay, sambung. So, ready Past simple and past continuous. We are going to look at these two tenses separately or individually. Kita tengok secara berasingan dulu. Right? We are going to look at the forms. Kita tengok rupa dia, macam mana rupa these two tenses. And then we're gonna have a look at the usage ataupun penggunaannya. And for the last part, baru kita tengok examples dia. Boleh? Ready Kita dah ready ke semua orang ni? Nak pergi dekat the first one ni? Mami cuba untuk tak pergi macam bullet. Mami cuba I have a tendency to go fast. So Mami cuba slow sikit Mami janji tak laju sangat. Okay, Mami janji. Siapa nak screenshot silakan. Oh, sebelum Mami lupa kalau nak screenshot muka Mami sekarang ni, nak post kat social media, cover muka Mami sikit. Mami pemalu. Okay. Kalau nak post lah, letaklah bunga ke, kuih, nasi ke. Mami malu. Okay. Terima kasih. Okay. Sambung let's go to the first one. Simple past. So kita tengok dekat the forms. So one thing that you have to understand is that when it comes to the forms, rupa dia. We have 3 forms. Ada 3 rupa dia. The positive statement, the negative statement, and also the interrogative statement. Alah, bunyi dia je interrogative statement macam menakutkan. But it's actually just the form dalam bentuk tanda soal dalam bentuk soalan. Okay, so kalau yang positive statement untuk simple past, how does it look like? You simply need first step, pilih a subject dulu. After your subject, you put your verb. Remember, verb ni yang datar. Dia yang mengenyam. Suka sangat ubah-ubah. Kejap nak ada S, kejap nak ada ing lah. Yang ini yang kena ubah. Ubah dia apa? What's the changes? What are the changes? The changes adalah you have to figure out whether nak tambah D ke, ED ke, IED ke, or the spelling changes. Tak nampak? Mami zoom sikit. Mami zoom kat sini sini dulu. Nampak spelling changes. Apa maksud Mami dekat sini? Nampak tak Mami letak irregular verb? Benda irregular verb ni yang Mami cakap tadi lah. The spelling changes. Mami bagi 2 examples here. The first one, I cooked pasta yesterday. Nampak? I cooked. Jangan sebut I cooked Mami main-main tau. Jangan ada yang lurus ke pendolans, pergi sebut I cooked. Dekat dalam speaking test tadi. Mami main-main je ni. I cooked pasta yesterday. You jangan jadi pembaris ya. I cooked pasta yesterday. So kenapa yang ini adalah, ini kita panggil regular verb. Okay, Mami conteng sikit Mami conteng sikit situ. Okay, ada ED kat situ. So that is a regular verb. So regular verb ni, any past tense verbs yang berakhir dengan D, ED, IED. Kalau dia spelling changes, for example, Mimi Peri went to Jakarta yesterday. Yesterday pula, last week. Went. What is the base form of the word went? Kata dasarnya apa? Go. And then when you change it to the past tense form, dia jadi went. Bertukar tak? So this is what we call an irregular verb. Soalannya, kena hafal ke Mami regular verb ni? Tak payah. Mami bagi tahu je. Supaya awak tahu. Hafal ke keluar exam ke? Tak. Yang keluar exam, ejaan-ejaan ni je. Nama dia tak pernah. What do we call a verb that changes the spelling? A verb that in the past tense form, the spelling changes. Dia tak tanya. Jangan risau ya. Ada Irfan pergi jawab, irregular. Gigih jawab. Comel sangat. Okay. You understand that part? Are you guys following me right now? Boleh? Okay, now kita pergi dekat negative statement pula. When we say that a sentence is a negative statement or a negative phrase, negative simply means that it contains the word not. Dia ada perkataan not. So kalau yang untuk yang past tense, dia ada did not. Ini dia did not dekat situ. So contoh, for example, so tadi yang positive statement, I cooked pasta yesterday. So the negative dia jadilah, I did not cook pasta yesterday. Tambah je did not dekat depan tu. a little reminder. Don't say or don't write, I did not cook kedek. Kat belakang tu ada, I did not cook kedek pula. Tak ada, I did not cook kedek I did not cook je. You don't write ed. Don't add any suffixes after do, does dengan date. Selepas do, does, date, tiada imbuhan. We use the root word. Betul, Abby. Faham? Ya sayang. Kalau do not pun sama, akan root word sahaja. So hari ni jangan campur dengan do not. Kita nak fokus kat past tense ni. So remember after did not, root word. Okay? I didn't cook, boleh ke? Boleh lah. Ni kat mami. Bawah ni mami buat apa ni? So contoh, Mimi Peri didn't go. We take the base form. The base form of the word go, the base form of the word went adalah go. So jadilah Mimi Peri didn't go. Faham? Sahur. Ya betul. Sama kan? Sama, mami tahu sebab mami dengan dia best friend. My best friend. Tertiba nyanyi lagu tu. Faham kan? Okay. Are you guys following? Last part. Last, This one kita buat the question. Alah, soalan ni senang je. Awak ingat macam ni? When we want to write questions, we would usually change the positions of the subject and also the verb. Biasa kita ubah kedudukan subjek dengan verb dia. Contoh tengok ayat yang ini tadi. Ini mana tadi mami tengok. Okay, tengok yang this one. I did not cook tu kan. Okay, you bayangkan date tu tak ada dekat situ. Bayangkan So you nak buat soalan, senang je. You pandang I dengan date tu. Pandang dua tu. Sekejap, mami padam sikit biar dia clear. Okay. Okay. So contoh, I dengan date tu. Pandang dua ketul tu. So when you want to construct the question, you terbalikkan. Ini I pergi sini, date pergi sini. Tukar tempat dia. Just switch the position. Jadilah, asalnya I did, jadilah did I. Itu je. Did I cook pasta yesterday? Contoh. Kalau yang ni, did you cook pasta yesterday? Kalau yang this one, Mimi Peri did not go. Tukar Mimi Peri dengan date tadi. Tukar. Jadi macam tu. Did Mimi Peri go to Jakarta yesterday? Simple. Kalau soalan boleh jadi negatif ke? Boleh. Good question, Irfan. Contoh. Did Mimi Peri not go to Jakarta yesterday? Letak not sebelum go ini. Understand? Baru tahu sesimpel kicap manis. Mami tak makan kicap, so mami akan kata sesimpel sos cili padi daripada brand Taste Me. Iklan sekejap. Boleh? Are you guys okay? So these are the forms. Very simple lah, senang kacang goreng lah. Okay. Mami nak tanya, baby mami yang form 1 okay tak? Kalau ada lah, not sure form 1, form 2 mungkin sekolah ke kan? Kalau ada yang form 1, form 2, are you guys okay? Aina awak bukan form 1, jangan nak feeling sangat. Yang dah form 5, jangan feeling form 1 ya. Are you guys okay? Okay ya. Okay. Ada. Mami geram betul lah. Mami tanya form 5, form 1 yang jawab form 4, form 3, form 5 ni kenapa ni? Tak faham bahasa Melayu ke? Mami hantar sekolah rendah balik sekarang nak kasih sayang. Bila dengar ada nak kasih sayang. Pergi cari kat awak punya boyfriend tu. Sebab je. Okay. Let's go to usage pula. Penggunaannya. Ini penting. Orang selalu tak faham. The problem with you guys is that you don't know when to use these sentences. Awak tak tahu bila nak guna. So kita share sikit. There are actually many more. Ada beberapa users lagi selain daripada dua ni. But the two main ones adalah yang paling utama dua ni. The first one, we use simple past when we talk about completed actions in the past. Logik lah. Kita bercakap tentang benda, perbuatan yang berlaku in the past, start in the past, habis pun in the past. Contoh, look at the example here. Ini dia punya contoh number 1. My dad called me yesterday. Katalah pukul 8 you call bapa you. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Okay, ini timeline. 8 p.m. then, ini pukul 8. 8 p.m. you call your dad. Lepas tu borak. 8:05 habis. That's it. Itu je. It started in the past and it finished in the past. That's it. Habis. Faham? So daripada tu. When do we use simple past juga? We use simple past when we talk about consecutive actions atau a series of actions. Maksudnya apa? Benda yang berlaku berturut-turut. Berturut-turut. Mami gurau, jangan jadi pembaris. Berturut-turut. Maknanya dia ada a few actions, ada beberapa perbuatan tetapi dia berlaku. Contoh. Okay. Look at the example I've given here. Okay. Confused Jangan guna berutut-rutut tu dekat dalam exam BM, nanti mami kena kecam dengan BM department. Mami gurau jangan luas sangat. Okay. Yang sini I finished my work, went to the gymnasium atau went to the gym and met my baby boo. Contoh. Again. I finished my work, went to the gymnasium and met my baby boo. Contoh. So 3 actions happened here. Ada 3 perbuatan yang berlaku. Dia berlaku berutut-rutut. Okay, pergi kerja, okay, pergi drive, pergi gym. Habis gym, workout, habis gym, lepas tu jumpa girlfriend. Contohlah girlfriend mami adalah Miss Yam Yam. So mami jumpa girlfriend mami Miss Yam Yam. Contoh. Back to back. Exactly, back to back. Gitu. You are my baby. Hi. Contoh. Faham? Are you guys okay? Back to back actions. Dia consecutive. Alright. Bolehkah guna pu dalam exam? Janganlah. Mami gurau. Janganlah pergi guna baby boo ni. This one. Janganlah guna dalam exam. Kan saya letak kat situ. Ali kicks the ball. Ali kick the ball. Awak bosan. Mami letaklah bu kat situ. Biar mata kau cerah sikit. Mata awak cerah sikit. Faham ya? Touchet mami. Janganlah touchet. Mami baiklah. Dahlah comel. Bolat. Baik. Tunggu awak puji sampai bila? Tak ada. Pujilah diri sendiri. Okay. Habis. Do you have any questions up until that part? Ada soalan sampai situ tak? Untuk simple past. Ada ke tak ada? Mari tanya last. Ada ke tak ada? Saya handsome. Tak ada handsome. Lukman tak handsome. Tak ada. Faham Okay, apa soalan tu Hafizah? Ada. Apa soalan ni sayang? What's your question? Sebelum mami pindah. Before we move on to the next part. Your voice like Adibah Noh. Ya Allah, kalau betul suara mami macam Adibah Noh, mami jadi penyanyi sekarang. Mami berhenti kerja, mami jadi penyanyi je. Okay, date tu kira present. Tidak sayang, di past tense. Remember, simple past. Atau past simple, past continuous. Tak ada present tak ada. Okay, after tu kena guna root word, betul. Tapi sometimes lepas tu ada ing juga. Tapi that word is a different thing. Okay, dah. Nak screenshot. Screenshot sekejap lagi. Sabar, Beta and Betty. Mami akan bagi you guys screenshot towards the end of the session. Boleh Mami nak masuk dalam mami lah nanti. Thank you. Okay, habis. Let's go. Apa itu question? Question adalah sejenis kuih raya yang berwarna hijau. Rupa dia macam ketupat sikit. Rasa dia sedikit-sedikit macam kuah kacang. Soalan awak. Mami kokak tekak awak sekejap lagi. Tahulah. Okay dah. Let's go to past continuous. Ready? Ni serious. Apa rupa past continuous? What does it look like? How does it look like? So again, three forms. Siapa yang tak kenal mami, saya memang ada habit tersyasyul ya. Okay, so there ada 3 forms. So how do the 3 forms look like? Okay, the first one, kita tengok dulu the positive statement atau the positive phrase dulu. You have to have the subject, of course, kena adalah subjeknya di situ. After the subject, you need 2 verbs. Dia ada 2 verbs. Satu, the first one, you put either, sama ada, either was or were. Salah satu, it's was or were. It depends on your subject. If your subject is a singular subject, then you use was. If your subject is a plural subject, then obviously you're going to use were. Okay? After was or were, you put the verb plus ing. Tadi Mr. Shukri ada cakap dengan awak kan? Mami nak test. Siapa yang ingat? What do we call a verb yang ada ing tadi? Mami nak tengok. Siapa ingat nama dia? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Present participle. Okay, nak kena ingat ke sebenarnya nama dia tak perlu pun. Kita bagi tahu just for your information. Okay, nama dia adalah present participle. See, saya anak mami. Alah, comel. Pew, pew. Okay, that is how the positive statement looks like. Okay, so contoh ayat. Yum yum ni Miss Yum Yum I call her Yum Yum or Miyam. Yum Yum was making. Why did I choose was here? Because obviously my subject is Yum Yum. One person. Bukan Tom Yum. Bukan. Mami tahu awak lapar but not Tom Yum Okay. Yum Yum was making dinner at that time. Contoh. Oh, tinggal lagi 5 minit. Mami laju sikit sebab tinggal lagi 5 minit. So, nak borak dengan awak. Alright, itu contoh. Apa maksud dekat sini? Kejap lagi kita akan borak. Now we look at the negative sentence pula. Again, negative statement simply means that it contains the word not. Situ. So, contoh, Yum Yum was not making dinner. Tambah not. Untuk ramai ke betul Hafizah. Lagi, they were not doing their homework. Awak lah ni, tak buat homework. Awak lah tu, Mami tembak awak sebenarnya. Last one, nak buat soalan. Same thing sayang, same concept. Change the position of the subject and also the verb. Cui. Apa? Cui. Contoh. So, jadilah, ini mana tadi? Ini bagi sini, ini bagi sini. So, jadi, Yum Yum was jadilah, was Yum Yum. Yum Yum making dinner at that time. Contoh. Okay. Seterusnya, bila nak guna? Okay, two uses here. First one, we use this to talk about what someone was doing at a certain point in the past. Apa orang tu sedang buat, tapi in the past. For example, besok orang tanya awak, okay, what were you doing at 4 p.m. yesterday? Besok orang tanya awak. Awak pun jawab, I was learning English with Mr. Shukri, Miss Yum Yum, Mr. Asri, and Miss Aina. Okay? Apa yang sedang berlaku sampai apa? Dia tanya at a certain point. At 4 p.m. yesterday, specifically, a certain point in the past. Apa awak tengah buat time tu? So we use that word. Lagi, bila lagi kita nak guna benda ni? When we talk about two parallel actions. Dua perbuatan yang berlaku serentak. So for example, tengok dekat bawah ni. I was sleeping while my mom was cleaning. Biasalah kan? Mak awak awak tengah tidur, mak yang tengah bertukang dekat dapur. Biasa kan? Biasa. Okay, Mami tahu. Last one. Ni dah sebab dah nak ambil masa kan? Mami explain last one Did you know tadi kita dah tengok how to use them, these two tenses, separately or individually. Sekarang, how do we use them together in one sentence? Nak guna dua-dua ni dalam satu ayat, how will that look like? Senang, jangan risau. Bila awak guna sama-sama, bermaksud dia akan ada two verbs. Akan ada dua perbuatan. Salah satu perbuatan itu, one of the actions is interrupting the other one. Satu tu mengganggu satu lagi. Contoh, look at the example. I broke my leg when I was climbing the tree. Saya terpatah kaki masa saya panjat pokok. Sebenarnya apa yang awak tengah buat? What were you doing? Tengah panjat pokok. That was your first action. Tengah panjat pokok. Jatuh maknanya patah kaki, contoh. So one of them tengah interrupting. Okay? Cuba buat sama-sama dengan Mami yang dekat bawah. Bawah ni Mami ada bagi yang simplified version. Okay. Contoh. Hai, kita ada Syukri. Okay. Last one. Saya tambah sikit boleh? Okay. Sikit lagi. Contoh Mami buat yang versi simple. Okay. Kita ada two actions tadi. Ini contoh. Kita buat sama-sama. Contoh. We watch when we hear the loud snores. Buat sama-sama. Mami tanya awak satu soalan. So we have two verbs here. Bergerak pula benda ni. We have two verbs here, watch and also hear. Cuba fikir secara logically, which one do you think happened first? Antara awak tengah menonton, mami punya ayam ni tercicir. Ini sepatutnya ada the TV. Okay, tercicir. Okay, contoh awak tengah tengok TV. Lepas tu awak terdengar bunyi orang mendengkur. Which one happened first? Logic. Which one happened first? Watch or hear? Which one happened first? Watch happened first. Bijak. Tepat sekali. So this one happened first. And then only the verb hear berlaku. So the one that happened first, yang berlaku dulu, kita gunakan past continuous. Nampak Ami letak kat sini? Happen first, past continuous. You use past continuous. The one yang interrupting, perbuatan yang mengganggu, yang kedua berlaku, we use past simple yang atas ni. So jawapan dia jadi apa? When we were watching the TV, we heard the loud noise. Faham? Okay lah, habis untuk itu. Alright, now kita dah habis, tak sempat nak lagi banyak-banyak exercises dengan you guys. We have a surprise for you guys. Kita orang ada surprise. Surprise. Okay, saya dengan Mr. Shukri ada surprise untuk awak. Buat summary dulu. Okay, so you guys okay semua? So ingat remember, you have to remember when to use them. Ingat rupa bentuk dia dulu, the forms, apa rupa bentuk for each tenses. And then you have to remember when to use them. When to use them, ini sangat penting. Okay, faham ya? Last kali nanti boleh tengok di ini, when you use them together. Ingat, nanti awak boleh refer kat sini. Nanti boleh join dekat group Telegram Mami. Nanti boleh Mami post dekat situ juga. Okay? Alright, nanti nak screenshot boleh. Hujung kelas, towards the end of the class, Mami bagi you guys screenshot. Okay, now, jom kita ada sedikit surprise untuk you guys. Come, Mr. Shukri.
Hello, I'm back. Okay, now.
Okay.
So far so good. Okay tak? Irdina Atira ada. Alamak, kejap ada benda jatuh. Okay, what I'm going to do now before actually Miss Aina and Mr. Asri will conduct a game today. They have a surprise for you. Tapi sebelum tu saya nak summarize dulu apa yang kita dah buat hari ni ya. Okay, untuk itu kita pergi dekat whiteboard ni. Okay, first of all, tenses ni is about time ya. Mengenai masa. Masa ni senang kita nak ingat, dia ada 3. The one you have studied just now. So I'm going to summarize it. Kita ada past, kita ada present, and we have the future. Okay, we have past, present, future. And then bawah ni dia adalah simple present tense, present continuous, ada present perfect dan semuanya. Jadi dalam bahasa Inggeris guys, masa tu telah dibahagikan dengan begitu detail dan bentuk kata kerjanya berbeza. Dan bila kita dah belajar tenses ni, untuk apa? Why we study tenses? Because
Maaf, tumpang lalu ya Pak.
Okay, because when you write your essay, for example, katakan when you write story, okay, narrative kan? This one kita banyak guna past tenses. Okay, bila I say past tenses, guna simple past tense, past continuous dan sebagainya. And then lagi macam report kita guna apa? Kita guna past tense juga. Lagi macam article ni selalunya kita guna present tenses ya. And then lagi giving opinion apa semua tu, kita akan guna tenses yang berbeza. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Jadi sebab tu kita nak kena kejap. Okay. Sebab tu kita belajar tenses. Of course, tenses ni nak belajar satu hari, guarantee you all tak boleh faham. At least today, I hope you can grab, let's say 50 to 60%. Yang lain-lain, yang tadi, yang lain-lain tu nanti boleh tanya tutor sendiri dalam kelas. And to make it better, maybe I would strongly suggest you join MCPLUS, ya. Sebab kalau PDPR mungkin you all tak fokus sangat. Jadi kalau dekat MCPLUS mungkin you rasa benda ni penting dan you all akan fokus lebih. Ya, nanti notes tu letak dekat dalam apps ke? Okey, saya akan usahakan untuk letak dalam apps. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So that's about it. Summary yang saya nak cakap tadi. So basically tenses ni is about time dan dia menggunakan ingredient yang sama je. Contoh dia dekat sini, contohnya kita guna verb to be, lepas tu campur dengan either present participle or past participle. Dia akan membentuk tenses yang berbeza. Ya. Kenapa saya tak ajar form 3 MCPLUS? Kejap. Ya, ni saya nak tunjuk ni dulu. Yang ni kan, this ni, if you have this, it is easier, nampak? Ini sebesarkan sikit, ya. Okay. Ini, lepas tu campur ini, dia akan jadi ini. Itu formula dalam tenses. Sebab tu saya cakap, tenses actually is very easy. Please speak British accent. Seorang kampung macam saya Syakib, kami mana? T. Apa dia British accent ni? Alright. Okay guys. Now, without any further ado, I would like to call upon Mr. Asri. Sekejap, Yeah.
Okay, right. Hi everyone. Okay, we are going to start at the end of the phase, the end of the our plan for today for Sekolah Grammar.
Yes.
So today both of us are going to be the host. You guys are going to be the contestant. Are you ready, everyone?
We have a game show for you guys. Welcome to
Who Wants to Be a Grammar Learner?
Gitu. Tiba a millionaire tapi plus grammar.
A
Get it?
grammar
Ada tak
learner.
kelakar. Okay, tak apa.
Okay, we are going to start. Okay, I hope you guys are going to enjoy this. So we are going to begin. Everyone, give a round of applause.
Yourself.
3, 2, 1. Let's start. Okay, we are going to do this to check your comprehension for all the things that we have taught you guys throughout the day. For 2 hours class ni, kita akan buat macam test lah whether or not you have understood what we have taught you guys, kan?
Tak nampak muka kita.
Kan?
Okay.
Cerah sangat ni, subhanallah.
Because the background is dark now. So for the time being, for the last 30 minutes, we are going to look like 2 ghosts in Ramadan. 2 ekor hantu yang terlepas di bulan Ramadan. Cerah masa depan insyaAllah.
Betul.
Okay.
Cerah hati kami. First question, are you ready everyone? Here we go. Number start. For 5 cents, when I call you explain.
When I call semperit, he eat. Untuk 5, so for 5 cents, what is the right answer for this question? Semperit is, by the way, the name of the person. It's not
Bukan
the name
nama
of the
kuih.
kuih. Again, when I call semperit, he eat. What is the right answer? Is it A, called and ate? Is it B, was calling and ate? Is it C, called or was eating? Or is it D, was calling and was eating?
Okay, guys, A, B, C, or D for 5 cents. Okay, most of you, D, C, C, C.
What? Remember, which action is interrupting the other? Yang mana yang mengganggu? 2 actions here, call, do not eat. Mana yang
Which
mengganggu?
one is interfering to another action?
Yes.
Let's have a look. Saya tak masuk kelas ke? I will. Guys, listen. We are going to start at 4:30 and then I akan masuk kelas. So at the end, I akan habiskan sekolah grammar dulu. So Shukri akan take over the class for 10 minutes. Okay, you guys don't worry.
So,
Okay,
5,
the answer.
4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is...
C is the answer. Good job.
To those of you who got it right, congratulations.
Congratulations.
But if you got it wrong, it's okay, darling.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Okay,
Are you
now,
ready for the next
second
one?
question. Second question for how many cents? For 10 cents. Gelap ni curahnya aku. Here we go. The question sounds like this.
Okay.
Select the correct sentence on future perfect. Okay. I will be reading this book. Or B, I will have read this book by tomorrow. C, I go to read the book tomorrow. Or D, I won't reading the book tomorrow. Which one is the correct answer, everyone? A, B, C, or D? Still remember, I baru aja tadi.
Don't cover
I'm covering. All right, so the answer, Rama jawab A, B, C. Yeah. Okay, the answer is D is the correct answer. Good job, everyone. Dah boleh SPM tomorrow.
Good job, Mary Beta and Betty.
Okay. Bahasa lain pula.
Alright.
Okay, we go to the next question. Sekejap. Tengok, kau apa ni? Okay, we have
8 minutes.
Semua ada berapa soalan? Ada lah.
Russell.
Okay. Third question for 20 cents. Listen.
Your father talked to a friend right now. The clue is right now. So what's the answer? Talks is talking or are talking. Ayam mana? Which one is the answer?
Which one is the answer?
5, 4,
3,
2,
2.
1.
So the answer is? Okay, maybe you need some lifeline.
Do you need a lifeline?
You find the question quite hard for you, so you think you might need to phone a friend, or you want to ask the audience. Should we ask the audience, everyone? Izzah said yes.
You ask among yourselves.
Ask your
sama
parents.
sendiri.
Boleh try ask your parents. And also 50-50 ya.
Ajak your parents. Papa, mama, ucapan.
Nak lifeline ke tak perlu kan? Senang je kan? So what is the answer?
Ding.
What is the answer? Woohoo! The answer is C, is talking. Very good, because the indicator of time here is now and your father is a singular noun. So, is talking is the answer. Good job, everyone. Okay.
Nice one.
Next question. For 50 cents. Lepas ni boleh try claim dengan Miss Aina tau. For 50 cents, this is a question. Miss Aina. My boss worked for the whole day. Now he is very tired. Look at the indicator of time. Kalau nak bagi tahu yang mana satu, you guys look on your own. A has been working. B have been working. C has working. Or D have working. Which one is the answer, everyone? Nampak tak? I macam jadi host betul Jaludin Hassan. You watched that Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
I did.
Siapa mahu jadi jutawan, right?
Really?
Oh,
That was what the game show was called?
Is it Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I don't know. I don't have.
I think it was the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
I don't have a thing.
But there was back when we were young.
Yes, but
Now we're not so young.
you guys don't know this. You don't know even who is Charlie Hassan. So what is the answer? A has been working. A lot of you said A. Ada some of you said B. Silau sir. Tak apalah, nampak Nur. The answer is good job.
Syabas!
You guys are very good. Seriously. Sebab kita orang yang bagus.
Gitu.
Lepas ni ingat kita buat hashtag we need Sekolah Grammar 2. Everyone, we need Sekolah Grammar 2. Spam comment MCPLUS. Alright, last question. Yes. Yay, semua orang dah pakai jatuh lagi. The final question is your question.
Dad and Nanas listen to some music while they do their homework. What's the answer?
Lapar.
Listened and did? Or is it B, were listening and did? Or is it C, listened and were doing? Or dia terbagi jawapan ni.
Oh my God. Lapar ni.
Tak apalah.
Tak apalah.
Jangan next.
Tak ada jawapan pun.
Tadi tekan. Tak apalah. Akan percuma.
Tak apa. Kita ada soalan bonus.
Okay, bye. Jawapan dia tadi.
Dari mana tadi? Maksudnya tak ada jawapan.
We're listening and we're doing sepatutnya.
Okay, final question kita bagilah. Soalan bonus. One bonus question. Okay, everyone? Okay. Hang in there. The last question from me. How is the future perfect tense formed? How is the future perfect tense formed? Is it A, do plus have plus past participle, or B, will be plus verb plus ing, or C, will plus have past participle, or D, have plus past participle? Which one is the answer, everyone? Baru I ajar tadi. Okay, very good. Okay, the answer is good job.
Yay! I think we have one last question. I think.
No more.
Oh, is that not six?
That's six.
Okay. We have.
Okay, 3 more minutes. Okay, we have 3 minutes before we end Sekolah Grammar first edition. Hopefully we have the second edition right after. So now, since we have 3 more minutes, we will open up questions for everyone to ask us any question that you don't understand. Ataupun ada yang nak tanya IG Miss Aina ke? Ada yang nak tanya soalan-soalan for us? Nak SS.
Oh, nak screenshot the notes tadi.
Okay, boleh. Okay. Kita bagi Miss Aina.
From the top ke? You want the notes from the top tadi kan? I don't have an Instagram.
She doesn't have Instagram. Hashtag we need Sekolah
That's
Grammar
why
2.
you guys have never seen
Hashtag
me.
we need Miss Aina on Instagram.
No. Okay. Do you want the notes from the top? Okay, let's go. Okay, this part. Mami bagi 5 seconds for each page. Siapa lambat tinggal? Yeah, ready. 5. Oh, blur. Zoom sikit. This is the furthest that we can go. Tak boleh lagi.
Mami dekatkan devices.
Dekatkan sikit kau.
I nak. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, boleh ke?
Alright, I think that's much better. Okay, 5, 5, 4, 3,
2, 1.
Time's up. Okay, next one. Tick. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tak nampak, blur. Okay, guys, listen. We'll try our best to put this in. We'll ask the troopers to help. Okay, to give these notes to you guys. Okay, but we are not promising anything. You guys don't worry. Kalau tak dapat notes ni, nanti dalam kelas we will focus on this.
Yes.
juga.
We either share this in our Telegram group
We can.
or
We will
nanti
have for
kami akan
the
inform lah.
assistance from Tupres.
Okay?
Okay?
Boleh.
Boleh. Okay, any
Alright.
question
Swipe
before
up
we
pun
end?
boleh.
Boleh swipe up. Boleh swipe up. Kita ada 1 minute lagi guys. Any question before we leave? Kita nak habis dah ni. 2 hours kelas sekolah grammar. Very first time ever. Selamat Hari Raya. Cepat ya. Selamat Hari Raya.
Kan diorang nak dengan kita. So kita jarak sikit. Tapi kita 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay dah. Alright, thank you so much to you guys for joining today's class. We appreciate your attendance very much. I hope that by joining this class, you guys have a different perception or view to grammar now. Awak tak lagi rasa, you no longer feel like grammar is a boring thing. It doesn't have to be. It depends on the teacher. So you dapat kami seronok lah gitu. Okay. Thank you.
And
for
we
joining today's
appreciate
class.
your cooperation today. You guys were very responsive.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your kind attention, for being a good listener. And hopefully whatever we have taught to you guys today, whatever we have delivered will be appreciated. You guys can incorporate this in your essay. You guys can learn. Then we'll do better tenses. Baru hari ni faham pun, it's okay. It's never too late. Okay. Oh my God, I miss you guys. I heard ada Promax batch kat sini. Hi Promax.
Hi, Promax. We miss you guys.
Sangat-sangat, okay.
Alright, thank you.
Tengok anak nangis.
Oh, jangan.
Thank you so much, you guys, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And Selamat Hari Raya.
Selamat Hari Raya Aidilfitri. Maaf saya dengan batin.
Mami sedih tak balik kampung. Alright, take care guys. Our very last thank you to mereka datang kelas hari ini. Please take care of yourselves. Jaga diri masing-masing. Kita dah PKP sekarang ni. Please make sure that you guys jaga SOP juga. Ini sebab kami mengajar tak adalah mask kejap lagi keluar mask terus ada. Mask hari kat luar je. Okay.
SOP, stay at home. If you don't think the need to be outside of your home, just stay at home. And on behalf of Miss Mariam, on behalf of Mr. Shukri, they would like to say thank you so much to you guys as well. Hopefully we will meet you guys again for Sekolah Grammar 2nd edition. So remember to hashtag letak dekat dalam
We
comment.
need Sekolah
Okay?
Grammar 2.0.
Hashtag we need Sekolah Grammar 2. Spam dekat MCPLUS punya Instagram. Okay, thank you so much. You can follow me on Instagram, Muhammad Asri Dungun. Okay.
Alright, thank you everyone. That's the end of our class. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum everyone. May Allah bless everyone.
Selamat berbuka.
Selamat Hari Raya Aidilfitri. Maaf saya batin.
Mau saya mati saya juga. Okay, mana tadi? Okay dah. Oh, dia orang end.